Rock Doctor, coming at you live again with my Lick of the Week number 7. Today, as always, almost always, we're in the key of A. And I want to talk about unison bends today. So what in the heck is a unison bend? It's a 2-string gizmo. In this case, I'm going to be up in the 5th position, and I'm going to put my index finger on the 5th fret of the B string. I'm going to put my ring finger on the G string 7, and I'm going to put my middle finger on the G string 6 to help bend that note up. I'm going to bend the G string up a whole step until it's in tune with the note on the B string, the E note. Sounds like this. Usually vibrato it. I'll usually hold those notes for a while. Now, in terms of what I'm going to do along with this chord progression in A, I'm following the chords with this scalar pattern with the shape. And there's a rhythmic pulse there that kind of mimics what the chords do. The chords are going... that pattern goes 3 times. And if you pare that rhythm down, it's bam, 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 bam. So I'm going to use that rhythm for my unison bends, and I'll follow the chords as I go up. Here's what I'm going to do. Check it out. The first one starts at 5, it lasts for 3 beats. The second one, I move the whole thing up to 8 for 1 beat. The next one, I move up to 10 for 3 beats. Then 12, that's not a pentatonic scale tone, it's a natural minor scale tone, but I heard it, so I put it in there. Next one is 13 for 3 beats. Then 15 for 1 beat. And that takes me, guess what? Back to the home scale. Now I'm at 17. I think I let this one ring for a measure. Then I jam a little bit, the E chord hits, and I'm going to improvise something, and I'll probably bend this note at some point, which is 17 on the B string when the E chord hits, because that's an E note. Alright, so there's that part. Alright. Next thing I should probably do is, let me turn it on and play that part. I'll do all of that. Second time through, that same chord pattern goes. I think I'm just going to jam. I'll use some of the 4 essential licks and who knows what. I hope I don't screw up, because I'm winging it. Alright, now let me bump this thing forward so you can hear the second part. Let me find it. Don't go away. I know, I'm unprofessional. Tough. Okay, it comes in right there. Alright, here's the second part. Same 3 chords, I just came up with a different rhythm. Okay, it goes like this. Let me get my crunch. And that pattern goes twice. What is it? A, C, F, A. And the unison bends I use for this one, I'm starting on the root note for each chord as it hits, okay? And I've got 2, I'm using the same rhythm as before with the previous unison bends. And the first one I'm going to do for the A chord, I'm going to start on the B string with my index finger, 10. The G string, 12, that's your ring finger. The other finger's behind it still. And so for the A chord, I'm going to do this. Reminds me of Queensryche, especially when you hear the whole thing. Okay, then the G chord hits, and guess what? I move back to the 8th position, so my index finger's playing a G. And that's the 8th fret B string. My ring finger's playing 10 on the 10 on the G, and if I said that wrong, I'm on the B string 8. Okay. And that one sounds like this. Then the F chord comes in, and guess what I do? I move the whole thing back so that my index finger is on an F note, the 6th fret of the B string. My ring finger's on 6 on the G. Then I move up a whole step. just kind of a filler thing. Then at the end, I end on A. I go up 2 more frets so that my index finger is on 10 on the B, and ring finger is on 12 on the G. So the whole thing sounds like this. And that whole thing goes twice. Now, I gotta play in this whole thing. I hope I don't screw up, folks, because I didn't practice it. Okay. Hey, that's part of the fun. All right, it's me, the Rock Doctor. I love you. I'll see you later.